Hello, everybody. I'm Vanessa Jupi, the founder and CEO of Leva, and I'm here today with the amazing Pier Harvey. Pier, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Sure. Thank you, Vanessa. It's great to be here with you. I'm a marketing executive and I work in television and film doing marketing for content, TV shows, movies, and that kind of thing.
Oh, that is so cool. So I'm sure that everyone that's listening now is wondering, how do I get into that? That sounds like a super cool career. And I've got to say, like, Pier is one of the coolest, nicest, most open-hearted people I've ever met. She and I had the privilege of working together years ago when we were at DirecTV. So I was a product manager back in the day and was working on this product that was voice enabled search. So you could talk to your phone and ask for any sort of movie or genre that you wanted, and it would find it for you. And it would be so great and easy to use. You could also use your smartphone to control your TV. So you could say, tune the channel to HBO and it would work seamlessly. So Pier,
Cool. Super cool.
super cool. So Pier was working in the creative team at the time, and she helped create this amazing commercial around that product. And she was not only just a cool creative human, but she invited me to yoga, which was my first ever yoga class. And I just remember thinking, like, wait, this woman's not just like business, like she's also like warm and inviting. And so it's about 7 years since we met, and we're still in touch, mostly through the internet now because I live in Kansas City and Pier is in the LA area. But I'm super excited to sit down with her, to catch up, and to share her story with the community. So, Pier, tell
Yes.
us about your background as a creative producer, writer, and director. You've done a variety of things. I would love to hear all
Yeah.
about it.
Sure. First of all, I want to say that you are a wonderful, warm person as well. Thank you so much. We really hit it off, and I'm so glad we did. So thank you for having me. Um, let's see, my background is I actually went to film school. I went to USC. Obviously, you don't need to go to film school to have a career in marketing at all. It just kind of worked out for me that way. Um, I after I got out of film school, I thought that I wanted to write screenplays and things like that, which is a great but very difficult field to break into. And while I was kind of pursuing that goal, I started working at FX back before it was kind of the FX it is now, and it was kind of a new network. And I remember seeing somebody sitting at a cubicle with like headphones on watch. It looked to me like they were watching TV all day. And I was like an executive assistant person and, answering phones and things like that, writing my scripts on the side. And I asked somebody there, like, what is that guy doing? Like, what's his job? And someone said, he is a promo producer. He actually like watches the shows and writes commercials that air on the network for the various shows. And I was like, ooh, how do I do that? And that's just kind of like, I'll make the story short, but story short, after that, I started looking into how I could possibly move into that area of marketing. I didn't even know, even though I gone to film school, that there's actually like a promotions department at networks. And so that's how I got started.
Oh, that's cool. I had no idea that there was a promotions department at networks either. I mean, and that's kind of sad to say that, like, even at DirecTV, the fact that we had our own internal like marketing and video production crew was amazing to me. And I hadn't experienced
Yeah.
that until I worked with you. Like, I didn't even know we had that.
Right. Yeah, it kind of is a niche that they don't always talk about, at least when I went to film school. They may now because it really has grown, especially with social media, streaming. I mean, there's such huge opportunity in that field now, much more than, when I first got out of school.
That's great.